multiple areas of self-esteem. So you need to take pride in many areas of your life, not just one. Okay? A lot of people guys who are like pro bodybuilders, that's the only thing they care about. And if they feel small that day, then that's going to fuck up their whole day because their mind is so focused on one thing, it starts producing unreality. Okay? You need to take pride in multiple areas of your self-esteem. So, it could be your mission, your career, your presence, your style, your fitness, your relationships. And that means if one area is outside of your control at that particular time and you're failing in that one particular area, then you can still receive plenty of self-esteem from the others. So, for example, let's say you fail at hitting your goal in the gym. Okay, you might be a bit bummed out about that. So what you're going to do is you're going to go work extra hard on your business that day and get things done that might have taken you 2 days, and that's going to return that sense of balance. So whenever your self-esteem is feeling out of balance in one area and that area is outside of your control, then go into the other areas and make it back up and try and spread your self-esteem across multiple areas. Okay? So I have my looks, my style, my fitness, my intelligence, my business, helping others, and I'm not telling you to be arrogant about this stuff, but I'm saying, you want to be telling yourself good things, and you want to be feeling good every day, and you want to remind yourself of the things you have going in different areas instead of just being hung up on one. If you're only hung up on one area and you only care about one thing and you only see yourself worth in one thing, when that thing doesn't work out for you, and there's always going to be times where you're going to struggle in one area, then it's going to destroy your mood. So it's like hedging your investments, right? You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. You want to diversify. So diversify your areas of self-esteem. Lastly, sitting or standing up straight. Now, I do not sit up straight all the time, but I stand up straight all the time. And I try and do as much of my work standing up as possible. I'm standing up doing this podcast right now, and there's a major difference in my energy from when I'm sitting up to when I'm standing up. So I do all my podcasts standing up. I try and do the majority of my writing standing up. In fact, I don't allow myself to sit down until after lunch. So from 6 a.m. when I get up to about 2 p.m., I'm standing up, and that is when I get the bulk of my work done. Standing up straight is the physical embodiment of your most powerful state, whereas standing hunched over is what low self-esteem people do. Okay, the guy who walks with a hunched back and his head down, he's literally apologizing for his existence. Whereas the guy who stands up straight, shoulders back, chest out, that guy is saying, I'm comfortable with myself. I'm comfortable presenting a confident person to the world. I'm not afraid of the world. I expect respect. And that is your natural posture. You will notice when you start standing up straight consistently, you're going to have a big increase in your energy. Standing up straight also sends cues to your body, giving you an increased projection of power. And most people don't do that if you watch them. Sitting up straight is something I try to do, but I'll be honest with you guys, I don't do that 100% of the time. My cure for sitting up is straight, because it is hard on the back, is I just try and sit as little as possible. If I'm gonna sit, it's gonna for a long period of time. It's usually gonna be here's what I'll do. Say around 2 p.m. I'm a bit tired after lunch, and I'm gonna make my way over to the couch. I'm gonna bring my laptop and I'm gonna put my feet up, and I'm gonna sit in like a half slumped posture, which is not a great posture. And I'm gonna do that for about 2 hours until my back starts to hurt. And I'm gonna do some work sitting down, because that's the first dip in my energy. But once my back starts to hurt, I'm gonna stand up, and then I'm going to stretch out with resistance bands, and I'm going to use my Theracane and give myself a back massage. And then I'm going to move back over to standing up, and I'm going to try and stand up until dinner time. And once I get to dinner, or if I'm still too tired to stand up, I'll go lie down on the bed and do some work there, because lying straight without a pillow underneath your neck is perfectly fine for your back. I'll only do that if I'm feeling really low energy, because it is a low energy position. So I'll lay down for a little while, conserve my energy, build it back up. I might fall asleep for half an hour, and then I'm going to get back up and I'm going to have my energy, and I'm going to move back to standing until dinner time. Then I'm going to go grab dinner, and I'm going to sit, and I'm probably going to hunch over the table while I eat my dinner and read something online. And then after dinner, I'm going to move back to the couch. But the good thing is I'm only going to be up for another hour, maybe 2 hours at the most. I'll probably do some reading online, maybe a bit of work, and then go to sleep. So instead of forcing myself to sit up straight all day, really what I do is I just try and sit as little as possible. Because even sitting up straight, it's still sitting in one place for a period of time is not good for you. If you can, you want to stand up as much as possible, which is why having a corporate job, another reason why having a corporate job is so terrible. You're sitting all day in the same posture. You want to stand up, get the blood flowing, stretch out a little bit, and try and sit as little as possible. And if you are going to sit, try and sit up straight, or use the strategies that I do. But standing up straight is 100%. You got to do that.